you? How are you? First time going live. Yes, first time. This is not scripted. This is first time of me going live. Today is the first day of me going live. So, yeah, ain't nothing special going on. Actually, there is something special going on, which is me. I had like 8 people join in, and I don't even know if I'm gonna save this live. Should I do it? Um, Somebody told me I should double tap, and it's gonna like it's not working for some reason. Double tap. Hold on. No, it's not working. I can't even like my own live. I did it before. I don't know, or somebody else did it. Well, when I mean somebody else did it, I mean somebody that joined my live. They probably liked my live, you know. And then I saw emojis on the side or whatever. But anyways, y'all. Anyways, ain't no filter. I don't have no filter on. Green screen. Green screen. I don't have a green screen. I don't even know how that works. So, oh, what is this? Oh, finally it's a green screen. I wanna, I wanna remove that. I don't want no green screen. That was terrible. A green screen. Let me do that again. That's how it looks. Yeah. Every time I go green screen, it's like it's lagging or whatever. It's going like slow. The motion of me moving on live is going slow. Ugh, I gotta charge this phone again. So yeah, I hope y'all join this live. Like, where y'all at? Yeah, I'm in the bathroom right now. You gotta lock it for privacy. You gotta lock it, especially as a woman. You gotta lock that for privacy. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Today I got wonderful compliments. You know, I had this girl say she likes my hair, and I do like when people think that I got my hair professionally done. Yeah, I like that. It's a wonderful compliment. If somebody thinks your hair is professionally done, it means that you did a good job, and I did a good job. Literally, I did a good job. I feel like sneezing. Bless me because I feel like sneezing. You know when you sneeze and people are like, bless you, they say that word. Yeah, I felt like sneezing. I don't know what happened. But yeah, y'all. I had 8 people. I'm still hooked on that. I had 8 people on my live. Then they all left, and I don't care. I don't care. I am who I am, and I am who I am. Period. And I got like compliments today. I got a compliment by this girl. She was very pretty. She told me she's like, "Oh, I like your hair," and I'm like, "She likes my hair. Of course she does." But I was very humble about it. But it's a nice compliment from a woman. Like when a woman actually tells you your hair looks good and amazing. Like that's a nice compliment. And then I received another compliment from a guy. A guy told me he's like, you look put together. Put together. You feel me? Like you're dressed right. You feminine, whatever. You take care of yourself. And I was so proud of that. I was so happy about that because like you know how you guys know that I do make videos about being feminine and being ladylike or dressing like you care about how you're dressed. Um, this guy was like, "You dress, you look put together," and it really made me happy when he said that because it's like I'm glad he noticed that I took the time and effort. Like, ain't nobody do it for me. I had to do it. Like, I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad. You know when you do something for yourself and you're like, I do it for me, but then people actually see what you're doing. Like example. I can give you an example. I paint my nails, right? And I paint my nails because I like it. I like it. I paint my nails because I like it. Period. So I paint my nails, and I'm like, I want to be ladylike. I want to be feminine. Painting my nails for people might be like, what's the importance of painting your nails? Because some people don't paint their nails, so they're not gonna understand the importance of that, right? The importance of painting my nails is as a woman is because I'm not a man. So if a man does it, I can't kind of relate unless if he's part of whatever. You know what I mean. But besides the point, the importance of a woman painting her nails, it's a representation of she likes herself. She self love, she self care, she takes care of herself. She dressed up for the occasion. She cares about how she feels. She wants to look presentable, right? She wants people to notice that she takes time to analyze what she has going on, and she wants to make herself look good, right? And make her hands look good and make herself look good, period. So I paint my nails and I like the way it looks, right? Small explanation. I paint my nails because I like the way it looks, period. Because in this generation, people expect you to give a whole paragraph of why you did what you did for yourself, right? Some things don't require big paragraphs. So I paint my nails because I like it. And then somebody that sees my nails, they're like, wow, it's so pretty, it's so nice. Like, did you get that in the nail salon? And I'm like, no, I didn't go to the nail salon. I did it myself. And they'll be like, wow, that's amazing. So you get a compliment, and that compliment is very nice because it's like they notice that you took care of your nails, and your nails look amazing to the point that it looks like you got it professionally done, but you did it yourself. So that's what I like. Is it bad to like compliments? It's never bad. So anyone on my life, I made you. I made you. How? Let me tell you something. Why do you have God's name in your username? Why do you got God's name in your username if you're disrespectful and rude? You're not a real follower of Christ. You're not a real follower of Christ. If nobody told you, you literally make yourself look bad and you're literally sinning. Well, yeah, you say you're not God, but you literally have his name. You're not God, boo. You're a wannabe. You're not God. That's blasphemy. You're not God. He is not God. Like, please, if you want to be disrespectful, go on someone else's life. Um, hmm. Okay. Yeah, like, no, thank you. I don't. Please, I know the Bible. You probably don't know the Bible. Why would you have God's name on your username, and why would you be disrespectful? You're not representing his image. Okay? Go be a troll somewhere else. Anyways, I'm yapping too much. I'm not yapping, baby. I'm speaking. Get your facts straight. And this is my life. If you wanna be the center of attention, if you wanna be the star, go make your own stuff. Exactly. So, exactly. Like, people be so dumb being trolls. Like, I don't like that. Like, please, like, what are you? Like, are you raised right? I doubt it. This is annoying. No, I don't like. This person is so ridiculous. Mm, hmm. I don't like this person. Okay. Exactly. People come on here. People come on here and act disrespectful, and it makes me mad because it's like you was not raised right, so I have to raise you. I have to raise you. Come on now. Some people are so mean that like when a person responds, you can't even say something. Why was you mean on the first start? There's many things I can say about this person. First of all, if you're a follower of Christ, you shouldn't have your name like that. You shouldn't have your username like that. And it is blasphemy to claim yourself as God when you're not. You're clearly not. Everyone knows that. You're clearly not. You don't represent his image. You're madly disrespectful. So if you were trying to have people follow him, the way you're acting right now is disgusting. That is not Christ-like. And you want to tell me to read the Bible? Baby, I know the Bible more than you. And I'm not even the type of person to flex my religion, bro. But I know the Bible more than you. Like, even the Bible says, hey, can nobody claim their God other than the God himself? Can nobody in this planet claim their God? They're not God. You did not make the planet. You was not on the cross. Period. Period. Like, I don't play when it comes with Jesus. And I don't play when it comes with blasphemy. And I don't play when it comes with sin. And I don't play when it comes with people being disrespectful for no reason. Like, exactly. It says, do not use the Lord's name in vain. Do not use the Lord's name in vain. If somebody try to give me money to claim that I was God or Jesus, I would decline because that's blasphemy. Like, yeah, man. But if you have streaming, don't quit. Don't quit streaming. People will be so trolls. I need people more like you. I need people like you. People like you, amazing. People like you is wonderful to have. Wonderful to have on live. Wonderful to talk to. But other people, mm-mm. I like that name, Theo Lamb. I like that name. It's very cute. It's very nice. It's very cute. It's very nice. Mm-hmm. But I want you to not quit streaming. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but the reason why I say that is because I don't like when people have something going. Well, okay, let me rephrase what I'm trying to say. I don't like when someone when someone stops doing what they like doing and it brings them joy, and they stop doing it because there's haters, there's people that hate, and there's trolls. So they're like, damn, I really like doing what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna do it anymore because of those people. And that sucks. You know what I mean? That sucks so bad. So I'm the type of person, I know how that feels. And like, imagine me liking to do something, I enjoy doing something, and now I stop because a lot of trolls and haters. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like sound like I'm mad at you. I'm not mad at you, but I'm just, like, if streaming is something that you like to do, I'm the first person to tell you, like, keep going. Keep going. You got a lot of haters. Keep going. Period. Period. Because in the past I used to be like, yeah, if I'm a celebrity, I gotta be a celebrity for people to hate, but that's a lie. But keep going. But thank you so much for being wonderful. And I'm not yapping. Yapping is disrespectful. To tell a woman, I ain't trying to play the gender card. I ain't trying to play the gender card, but to tell a woman you're yapping, ooh, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. Out of every person you want to upset, you don't want to accept. You don't want to upset a black girl. Period. You don't want to accept a Haitian girl. You don't want to upset a Caribbean girl straight from the islands, baby. Like, mm-mm. There's pros and cons. Yes, there is. There is pros and cons. I don't know. I don't know how other people that stream do it. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. They're probably used to it. Or they probably delete their messages. Me, I would love to do a lot of things. I would like to block them from my channel, block them from my life, block them from commenting. No more commenting no more. No more liking my video, disliking my video even. I want YouTube to make this regulation. If you're gonna be a hater, there's some repercussions. There's some repercussions to that. The whoever making the stream can block you, so you can't even type their name on the YouTube search. You cannot type their name no more. Just like Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. You can't find their username no more. So you can't watch their content no more because you don't deserve those privileges. Two, you cannot comment on the live, you cannot comment on their video. You is blocked from their channel until they decide to click the unblock button. Just like Facebook. I think Facebook is like that too. You can block somebody and they can't see your username unless they make a new account. Period. And if YouTube want to be shady, I would tell them. If I was in a meeting gathering with those people, if I was in a meeting talking about regulations, you know what I would tell them? I would tell them, listen, a lot of people want to be trolls, and when you block them, they make a new account. They want to play funny. Don't give them the option to make a new account. Period. Period. Unless there's a trial where they redeem themselves. And let's see how they're gonna start speaking when they make a new account. Mm. I ain't yapping, boo boo. I ain't yapping. I'm not yapping. I try not to get mad. I know I sounded like I was getting heated. I know I sounded like I was getting heated. You know when you get heated and you feel the heat. Like I literally feel the heat on the back of my neck. Like I don't know if it's my hair or whatever, but like damn, people be trying it. People be trying it. And I'm not the person you want to try because I'm not Doja Cat. I'm not. I can be worse than Doja Cat. You know how Doja Cat had this whole scandal where she was kind of mean to her fans. Well, I guess she was mean to some of her fans, but I can be worse for many reasons. I'm black. Me being rude to somebody is easy. It's easy. But I don't do it because I don't want to be rude and I don't want no negativity and I don't want no karma and I don't want no when I go to sleep I'm pissed off. I don't want that energy. I don't want that energy. I don't want that. I want to sleep good. I want to eat good. I want to. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I can get hyped. I can get hyped. Some people get that energy out of me. You get the hype version of me. But the hype version of me have no filter. I will literally say what I want to say. I used to be the same. What do you mean you used to be the same? What do you used to be? What do you used to be? What you used to be the same? What does that mean? You used to be the type of person to hate on another person on their life? Some people, let me tell you something. I ain't a hater. I don't hate people because that's a strong word. You know, but if somebody hates somebody, what I expect is that they probably said something or they had a story that gives them a reason to really hate. You know what I mean? Like maybe the way they spoke to them, maybe the way they treated them was very bad. You know what I mean? But I don't, on the general, I don't hate people. You know what I'm saying? Things that I might say when it comes to other people is I might call people out on their actions. I might call people out on their behavior. I might be upset that, yeah, some people are famous because they're acting mean to other people. That might make me upset. Yeah. But I mean, if you get mad, it's reasonable. It's reasonable. Like, damn. Like, damn. Imagine me eating some biscuit, drinking some tea, and then somebody want to be mean to me. Like, like I'm the wrong person to make upset because I'm the type of girl. I tell you, I'm not like if I become famous one day, I'm not one of those people that'll come back with an apology. It depends it depends the situation. If I was really mean to somebody, but I'm the type of person if you're rude, very mean, and I'm being nice and sweet, and you still be rude and mean, I'm not coming back with an apology. My publicist is gonna be like, yeah, she said what she said, she meant what she meant. Period. Have a good day. Period. I will tell my publicist, post that, post that, post the timestamp, post the whatever, like so people know that I was not just going off for no reason, like. Because you know nowadays people like to be like, oh, let me see the part where she was yelling at somebody, but they don't want to see what was before that. Some people, you know, they're the one that started the problem, but I did not start the problem. All I did is did my live stream. That's all I did. That's all I did. And I wasn't even talking about something that provokes people. I wasn't even talking about something that's like mean, you know, like until somebody came on my live and then like they have God's name. They have God's name. Then they're rude or mean. Like you're blasphemy. You're blasphemy, bruh. You're blasphemy. I never ever made an account with God's name on it and then claim that I'm him. And then wanna be rude and mean. Randomly. Randomly. That's crazy. That's crazy. And also, clearly, I'm not yapping because the person understands what I'm saying. I'm not even barking. I'm human, period. I ain't trying to get mad. I ain't trying to get heated, yo. I don't want people to think that mean is who I am. I'm not mean. I'm not mean. I just turn up. I get hyped. I have feelings too. But if you get mad, that's very reasonable. Very reasonable. And when it comes to God, I don't play with that. I don't play with that. I don't play with that. I never claimed that I was a saint. Even if low key sometimes I feel like I kind of be a saint, but I'm not perfect, So what I'm trying to say is like I don't play with God's name. I don't play with God's name. I don't play with him with his name. Like I'm not one of those people that claim, oh, I like God, and then when somebody disrespects him, I don't say nothing. Well, it depends, but when people come and disrespect God, when people like try to disrespect God, I'm like, you must you I don't know what books you read. I don't know what the kumbaya of this generation you watch, but there's lukewarm people of God. Then there's people that actually care about him, and I care about him. Sometimes I may not look like it, but I do care about him. I do care about him. I do care about him. I never made my username have God's name in it. I may call myself a disciple or a follower of, you know, but to say that I'm him, even I know I'm not him. And even I know it's blasphemy. People want to troll. People want to troll. People brave. People brave because when it comes to other religions, you don't want to play that game, but you want to play that game for that. I know why, because you know deep down is the truth. You know you play with God's name. God's name not mocked. You might think you're mocking his name, but you're not. You're making a blasphemy sin. A sin of blasphemy. Mm. Mm. Come on now. I ain't even the type of person to tell people to sin. But if you're gonna be a blasphemous person, what do you gain out of that? Hollywood, that person that was being rude on my live stream, I guarantee you they're not even famous. They're not even on Hollywood. So what do you get out of that? Period. I don't play when it comes to God's name. I'm not a kumbaya person of God. I ain't no kumbaya person. I'm a strict call a person under disrespect. Like, hey, come on now. Like, but yeah, I might post this on YouTube. You saw how I got hype. I can get more hype than that, but I'm like, no, that person don't deserve it. That person don't deserve it. I'm really not the person to play with, because if you disrespect me, I'm listen, I'm the type of girl to talk to your boss. I'm the type of girl, hey, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm the type of girl, hey. Hey. I have a lot of things to say. I'm very opinionated. Most of the time, when it comes to some things, I don't even say something about it because I don't care, but I'm very opinionated to some things. I'm the type of girl, like, when it comes to customer service, right? I see people post videos online of people giving trash customer service, and that makes me mad. It makes me mad. Low key, it makes me mad. You know what I'm saying? It makes me mad. Or another thing that makes me mad, when I see a girl treat a girl so bad for no reason, that makes me mad too. Like, when there was this girl, a famous girl, and she had a makeup artist do her makeup, and she was mean to her. Like, karma is gonna be at your door. Because why you mean to that girl? She's doing her business. She's doing service. There's ways to handle things. Without being disrespectful. Some people deserve disrespect because they're being rude, like straight up rude, and they know they're being rude, and they don't care. So why should I care when I be rude too? But it's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. But yeah, an example, customer service. I see people post videos online when they're rude to people. When people are just asking questions. When people are like, oh, why are people? When people are like, Because I'm the type of person, I kind of notice a lot of things when it comes to people. Like, I don't just notice the looks, you feel me? I'm the type of girl I can see through people's looks. Like, you know how people be fans of people nowadays? They're like, oh, I'm fan of this singer, this rapper, and everything they do, I just support it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of girl, like, I don't worship people. I can like people, I can dislike people, I can like people, but I don't worship people. Meaning, I can like you, but if you treat somebody bad, I might hold you accountable for it if I see that you're the one that started the problem. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that I hate you or I have something against you, but I'm just calling you out on your BS so you'll be better next time, so you'll be a better person, right? So when it comes to customer service, people be posting videos where they're like, oh, I don't like when customers be asking questions. But it's like, customers ask questions, you know why? Because they want to know if whatever they're buying or whatever they want is actually what it is. Period. I'm spending my money. Like, I should know what I'm getting. I'm spending my money. I want to know if it's gonna help me. Period. Like, people acting like when it comes to customer service, you're the one buying the things for the customer. The customer is spending their money. Like, people be posting, oh, I don't like when customers ask me questions. Like, I don't get mad when customers ask me questions. Like, that doesn't offend me. That does not offend me. It helps me. It makes me happy because, like, I know that I'm doing my job. The customer has a question, I'm gonna answer it if I can. Period. And then those people that hate customers, they work in customer service. Not all of them, not a lot of people, but some people, they hate customers. They work in customer service, and then they wonder why they don't get no tip. If say what I said and it goes viral, let that go viral because I ain't taking that back. In the past, I've had people give me tips, and every time somebody give me a tip, I never asked them to give me a tip. I never begged them. I never asked them. I never told their cousin, their mom, their dad, give me a tip. I don't even have the bravery. Also, my personality also as well. I don't have the bravery to tell somebody to their face, give me tip. You feel me? If I ask a person for tip, it will come like this. It will be like this. Oh, you can give me tip if you want. Period. If you want. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna be like, you should give me tip, give me tip. You owe me a tip. You owe me a tip. Like, because I know some people, they don't give tips for many reasons. Some people, they don't give tips because it's more money out of their pockets. You know what I'm saying? And some people, they don't give tips because they don't like the person, or they don't like whoever they spoke with, or they just want to save their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like in the past, I had people give me tip. I didn't tell my manager, but I did have people give me tip. I did have people give me tip, and I felt so good about myself when people give me tip. You might wonder, why do I feel good when people give me tip? I feel good because I know every time somebody give me tip is because I work so nice that they're like, I work so nice that they're like, if only more people was like you, I would. You made my day. Like, I had a bad day, trash day, but you're so special that I don't mind giving you a $5, $10, $50 tip. Like, you're so special. Like, I know you just work at customer service, but like, literally, it's like you can connect with me. You know what I'm saying? I had people talk to me about their family. I had people show me pictures of their, like, kids. You know what I'm saying? And those things are not even part of the job description. You feel me? When you go in an interview, they're not gonna be like, oh, by the way, people are gonna talk about their family, and this is how you respond. Those are things that, like, happen sometimes, but it's not part of the job. Meaning, you don't get paid more to conversate about a person's family or what they did before, like, coming to the store or whatever. You feel me? So I had people talk to me about their kids, their family, and I wasn't rude. When people talk to me about their family and kids, I was not rude. I was just like, that's wonderful, that's nice, that's great. And I let them talk, and I let them talk, and I let them talk, because sometimes I don't even know what to say, you feel me? Because I'm the type of person, when I'm working, it's not that I'm mean or rude, but I'm focused on my job. I'm not really thinking about if that person has a family or kids, you feel me? The only time I might think about that is if they're, like, really disrespectful, and I'm like, no, actually, the only time I might think about something like that is if, like, I don't know how to explain it. If they're really mean and rude, and I'm like, how do you have a girl? How do you have a boyfriend? Period. Like example, in one of my jobs, I had a manager. She did not like me, and sometimes I feel bad because I'm the type people don't know that I can become the world's biggest influencer for many reasons. Because when I speak, I don't make up stories. I say exactly what happened, exactly what happened. So when I say what I say, people feel called out because they know they did what they did. They said what they said, right, and it was uncalled for. I'm not like other influencers where I make up stories and people are like, she made that up and that's fake. Nah, that's real. You feel me? So I had managers in the past, not all of them. I had a woman manager. This girl, she was jealous. I'm not gonna lie, she was jealous of me. There's no other way. There's no other way. She was jealous of me because I never did anything to her. I wasn't mean to her. You feel me? I'm the person when it comes to work. I'm about work. I don't care about nothing else. I'm about work. But just because I'm just about work, it doesn't mean you can't talk to me about how you feel or anything of that. But it just means when you talk to me, I'm not gonna be like, what do you do after, like, you know what I'm saying? Unless the only time I'll say that is if I want to make a conversation, I have nothing to say, but period. So this girl, she did not like me, and I remember I asked her a question because I'm like, what's the name of this thing? I didn't I asked her a question, and instead of being polite, instead of just answering the question, she's like, "Oh, I told you this before. You should know." And she yelled, like she literally yelled when I'm right in the same place as her. Like, you don't need to yell. It's not like you're in the Arctic and I'm in the mountain. Like, you don't need to yell. This girl started yelling. And it's like, don't you know what I am? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know my background? Don't you know my ethnicity? Don't you? You feel me? If you're disrespectful and rude, and it's all good, it's all good, but it's all good, but it doesn't mean that it's all good because you think it's all good. I'm just, I'm acting accordingly. You feel me? Meaning, there's a limit. There's a limit on how you disrespectful to me, like to a point where I don't care about your status. You're gonna, I'm gonna have a meeting with you and your boss and everything and anything. You feel me? So this girl was rude. She was like, she started yelling at me. She's like, "Well, I told you this before." And I'm like, ever since that, I'm like, this girl, she has a problem with me. I don't know what it is. Like, I never took your man. I don't even know your husband. And then later on, because she was rude and mean to me, I don't forget about those things. I don't forget about those things. I'm not one of those people that forget. I remember. So this girl, one day at work, I heard some people that I was working with, they're like, she has a husband. And I'm like, when they told me that, I'm like, who has a husband? I don't even care, but since y'all talking about who somebody got a husband so many times, they were literally repeating that somebody in the work has a husband, she has a husband, she has a husband. And then I'm like, who has a husband? Because why are you saying she has a husband, she has a husband? Like, I know she is a woman, she is her, right? She is her, she is a woman, that's a pronoun of woman, that's a pronoun of female, right? But it's like, it's not specific enough. It can be anyone that's a woman. Who is this talking about? And then they're like, oh, the manager. And I'm like, oh, I started laughing when they told me that. I tell you, when they told me she has a husband, I started laughing, bro. It was so funny. It was so hilarious. It made my day. Like, I saw it as a joke. I'm like, like, I was laughing for real, not even fake laughing. I was laughing for real, and they just looked at me. They're like, "Why are you laughing?" Because they're like literally being serious, and I'm just laughing in their face. I'm like, it was hilarious. I was laughing in their faces when they told me she has a husband. I'm like, she has a husband. They're like, "Why are you surprised?" You don't know why I'm surprised? Because she's trash. She's trash. I'm the type of person, listen, I can spare a person. They can redeem themselves, but when you're too mean or rude to me, I can't defend your name. I can't defend you. Not even with money on the table. That's how bad it is, bruh. You know how some people be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna defend her if you pay me. This girl's so trash. She's so rude. I can't defend you even if somebody pay me. I'm gonna reject the pay. Cause I gotta say what I gotta say, period. The pay gotta be hella big. But no way. This girl, she did not like me, and I'm like, how the heck does this woman has a husband when she's trash? Maybe her husband don't know that she's trash. And you know the song, "I can take your man if I want to." I can take your man if I want to. Period. Because now you're giving me a reason for me to act like a mean girl. You're giving me that you're amplifying the atmosphere. You're giving me a reason to give you a nightmare. Because no. But then I understood why this girl was jealous of me. Every time I showed up at work, I was fabulous. I was dressed good. I was fabulous. My hair was nice. I was fabulous, bro. I was ladylike. I was feminine. I was fabulous. And she just looked like nobody would notice her. People only notice her as the manager, nothing else. Nothing. She didn't have nothing else going on. So I'm like, damn, this girl don't like me. She jealous. Damn. And when she was disrespectful, she was rude. I one day had my hair very done nice. I did my hair very nice. My hair was in a bun or whatever. And I came to work. I thought I had a schedule or whatever because those people, they did not really organize my schedule. Like, it wasn't organized the way it was supposed to be organized. So I thought that day I had it at work. So I showed up at work. I wasn't really mad, but I was a little bit mad because I spent my travel money to travel to work, but oh, whatever. And then they told me, oh, you don't have work today. You have it tomorrow or something. Did I throw a tantrum? A temper tantrum? No, I did not. I was classy, feminine, and ladylike. So I see why she's jealous because she can't be like that. The only thing she has is being a manager. If she's just not a manager, what is she? Nothing. Nothing. You feel me? And yeah, and I don't even see her special. When girls be like, "Oh, I have a husband, therefore I'm special." I don't see that. I don't see it in her. Even if you have a husband, that don't make nothing. You're still trash. Like, you feel me? So she was rude. She was like something. Oh, I guess you something. She spoke about my hair, but in a rude way. She's like something. I guess you're so focused on your hair that you something that you think you have work. I forgot exactly what she said, but she said something about my hair. She's like, "Oh, I guess you're so focused about your hair, that you thought you had work or something like that." And I'm like, this girl very jealous. This girl jealous. This girl jealous. This girl jealous. Like, it's not my fault you don't know how to do your hair. Like, and I'm like, okay, now you want to be mean to me? I'm not one of those people because you're mean to me and you have a high status. I'm not gonna respond. I'm gonna respond. Period. So the next day, this girl she was trying to play games. She was trying to be rude. She was trying to be mean. She was like trying to be very rude to me for no reason. And then I responded. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing that. And then she's like, and I'm like, and then she kind of left me alone. But this girl had a problem with me to the point where I went to the office. This girl tried to she tried to scare me when I went to the office. She's like, "Why are you here? What the two you talking about? Like, why am I here? I'm here. I'm here because I'm working, and I'm here because I need to get something. Period. Period." I was kind of sweet to her, but I kind of amplified my tone. Like, I'm here because I need to get something. You could have got the nice response of me of, "Oh, I'm here to to get that." But because she was so rude, I'm like, no, I don't care how it comes out the way I say it. I'm here to get what I need to get, period. Period. Because this girl really tried, she had a problem with me. I don't know why, but I know why. Because I'm stylish, I dress good. Like, it is not even on some egotistic thing. I dress good, I'm stylish, I'm feminine, I'm ladylike, and I don't fit no stereotype. And when I work, I only care about work. I don't care about nothing else when I work. I care about nothing else. Meaning, I don't talk about what I have going on after work because that don't give me extra pay. And it's like, that's none of your business, and that's not in the job description for me to talk about what I do after work. It's not in the job description. This ain't no TMZ. The girl act like I'll go work at TMZ, and then you want to know what I have going on. Like, and I'm like, mm-mm, mm-mm. And then they wonder why I prefer male managers than women. I'm gonna say it. I don't even care. Male managers are nicer than women. Most of the time, not all the time, most of the time. They're nicer, they're kinder, they're not trash. They don't act on jealousy. They don't act on jealousy. Most of the time, they don't have no jealousness. They're not jealous. They're probably more jealous of a man because men sometimes compete with other men or whatever. But they're not. They're rarely jealous of a woman. It rarely happens. It can happen if, like, I guess they're they're into somebody and the person rejects them or whatever. But like, they're more nicer. They're more kinder. They don't act on jealousy. A woman manager, she will go act on jealousy most of the time. Most of the time, not all of the time, but most of the time. Like, To the point, like, if she sees a girl, she dressed good, she does her work, she'll be like, oh, you didn't do that, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. She focused on everything you didn't do instead of focusing on what you actually did. And if you do something, if you do everything she tells you, she's still gonna find something to talk trash about. She's gonna be like, you didn't put that uniform well, or you need to fix this, you need to fix that. I'm gonna tell an employee to keep a watch on how you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those people are so annoying. And then they wonder why you don't really talk to them. I don't talk to them. Like, I don't hate female managers, but when it comes to them, I just be like, I just talk to them when it's job related. If it's not job related, you're not gonna hear anything from me. I just, everything I talk to a woman, especially a female manager, is job related. You're not gonna hear anything personal about me. You're not gonna hear what I do after work. You're not gonna hear that. You feel me? Like, please. And then when you walk away, when you get something better, they wonder why you left and you got something better. I left because of you. Like, I left because of you. You know, when you leave a job for something better, I guarantee you the girl that was mean to you, especially a manager or a supervisor, she's gonna be like this. She's gonna be like this. She's gonna be like, oh, why are you leaving? We were so nice and so kind to you. You was not nice to me. Don't lie. Don't lie. You say that to make yourself feel good? Don't lie. Part of becoming a decent person is knowing how trash you were to other people for no reason. That's how you become a decent person. When you're able to self-reflect, or when somebody tells you how trash you were, you start to realize, okay, what did I say? How did I treat that person? You know what I'm saying? And then I can become better. Okay, I was mean to her. I was rude to her. Okay, next time I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not gonna be rude. And you start understanding. You start comprehending that when it comes to a job or a company, just because you have a higher title, it don't mean you can bully people. It don't mean, you feel me? Don't bully no people. Because when it comes to a company, it's not just you working. Everybody is contributing something. So that's what a lot of people don't understand. Is like, you treat an employee wrong, that's going to cost you some money. Even if you lose one person, that's going to cost you some money, because that person could have given you a lot of assets. Because not everybody works the same, and not everybody has the same experience, and not everybody knows how to be sociable the way they're supposed to, if you know what I mean, right? So, with all that being said, when a girl be leaving a job and finding something better and leaving, that's when they all, well, especially the female manager that was mean to her, that most, of the time, if a female manager is jealous, that's when she'll be like, oh, why are you leaving? She's so concerned. She wants you to stay. She's more kind. She's more sweet to you. It's like, you know why I'm leaving. When you're leaving and they'd be like, was it us? Yeah, it wasn't all of you, but it was you. It was specifically you. Because yeah, I can do my job. I know how to work. I know how to learn. I know how to train until I become professional. I know how to do my job. I know how to work. I know how to work around people. I don't care about if a person's married or they're not married. I'm not going to treat them bad because a person's married or they're not married. I don't care about that. I care about my work. But because you didn't know how to be a leader, to motivate people to keep doing a good job, because you never encourage a person, because you always picked on them and you always found something bad that they were never doing good enough. You is so surprised that that girl leaves for something better, and you wonder, why did she leave? She left because of you. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna keep it 100. For me to be very direct with a person and be like, it's because of you, you really have to give me a hard time. Straight up. Because I'm the type of person, you can be mean, you can be rude. I'm not gonna, like, all the time, right away, be like, try to make a confrontation. But there's limits. There's limits. So, okay, you want to be mean, you want to be rude, you want to be a jealous woman. You want to be mean, you want to be rude, you want to be jealous, no problem. I'm still going to be nice to you. I'm still going to be sweet. There's a limit, though. There's a limit. But when I leave for something better, and you want to know why I left, I'm gonna let you know it's because of you. It's because of you. I do my job good. I know how to do it. I'm good at what I do, but it's because of you. I'm gonna leave. I cannot tolerate you. In the past, I literally left a place. I left a job because of a woman. She was trash. I'm like, I'm not a man, but this woman literally gave me a headache. She literally gave me a headache. Like at the end of the day, I was like, this is my first day. This is the first time y'all saw me, and this is the last day you'll see me. Period. Period. Because tell me why your man, your husband, and tell me why every person at work is nice to me, but you're trash to me. Like, and I told a guy, I told him in a different language because there was a language that he spoke and I spoke about it and I knew how to speak it. I told him, I'm like, I'm not gonna be here no more. And he's like, oh, why? Well, you're not gonna be here no more. He's like, you sound so upset. You sound upset about a person. Yeah, I am upset about a person. He's like, who? And I told him it was a, you know what? And he's like, oh, you upset at her? I'm like, yeah, for reasons. I'm not, when I'm mad at a person, it's not because I want to be mad. There's a reason for it. So I'm like, she not good. Yeah, this girl is not good. This no girl's not good. This is how I know I'm gonna be such a special, amazing person because there's no one like me. I ain't trying to be egotistic, but there's no one like me. Like I'm nice, I'm sweet, I know how to do customer service. My energy is not trash, and I'll never use my status to abuse people or to make it like to make them feel like they're not good enough. You feel me? So yeah, I left and I was so happy about that. This girl gave me a headache. I'm not even a man, but I'm telling you, this woman literally gave me a headache. She gave me a headache. She was too much. She was way too much. Like I'm like, you should have put yourself in the job description mentioning to people people are gonna have to tolerate you. Like no, no, thank you, no thanks. And I left and I was so happy. I was so happy. I got my pay. She gave me my pay. This woman, she gave me my pay. But I was like, I'm so happy. That was the last time she saw me. The last time. I'm like, there's no, she sounded so nice on the phone. But like when you meet her in person, she was not nice. She was not nice. She was not nice. I was like, how in the world this girl has a husband? So yeah, y'all. When people talk to me about their family, especially in customer service, I don't get mad. I'm paid regardless of whatever you talk about in customer service. Like I'm paid regardless. You feel me? And like I don't rush customers to buy what they want to buy. Like take your time. The only time I'll rush a person a little bit is be like, come back to me whenever you know what you want to order. If there's like a long line and people are getting mad in the back. But if they're the only one in the line, take your time. I'm getting paid about I'm still getting paid. Nah, I worked in customer service before. I have, and I don't hate it. I like it. I like when people talk a lot. I like that, especially when managers be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, and I'm like, okay, but most of my job when it comes to customer service is me serving the customer. If there ain't no customer in the store, if there ain't no customer at the restaurant, I'm not saying I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not gonna clean, I'm not gonna, but it's like if I did everything you told me and ain't no customers, let me just kind of stand there and relax. You feel me? Like so one time I had this customer, they were talking a lot. They were talking about their family, they were talking about their job, and I wasn't disrespectful. I wasn't like, so what do you want to order? Nah, I let them keep speaking. And the way that I made them order is by saying, oh, that's nice, that's sweet. And I'm like, okay, after when I see they stop talking about their family and their job, I'm like, oh, that's nice, that's sweet. Then I'm like, what would you like to order today? Period. I let them have this whole paragraph and essay. I actually listen. I'm one of those people, when people talk about their whole family and job, I actually listen. I don't start daydreaming. I actually listen. Because some customers, if they see that you're upset at them, if they see that you're rude, if they see that you don't even bother to have a conversation with them, they're not gonna buy nothing. They're gonna walk away, and then the company you're working at is gonna lose money But that's what a lot of people don't know when it comes to customer service, is that every customer that walks in the door, none of them are the same. You feel me? None of them are the same. None of them are going to act the same. There's going to be that girl that's mean. There's going to be that guy that just cares about his coffee. There's going to be this man that just wants his that just wants his muffin, just wants his, like, he orders the same thing every day. You feel me? To the point, if you tell him about something new, he's going to be like, I don't want that. I just want what I want, period. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't understand that. And I feel bad. And also, if you have a good personality, when it comes to customer service, it's going to be easy. There's going to be like sometimes where people, are hard to deal with, but it's going to be easy. Even when people are mad, they're not really going to put their frustration on you, because they know deep down you don't deserve them being that mean to you. They're just upset about something. And not a lot of people think like that. Not a lot of people think like that. That's why when I work in customer service, people give me tips. To me, people give me tips, and I tell you, when people give me tips, I treat people good. But when people give me tips, I give them. When people give me tips, I give them better customer service. Straight up, straight up. Everyone that like walks in a store or a restaurant, I treat them all the same, like equal. Like, I treat them like how they, like, in a respectful way, right? Like, I let them know they're valuable, they're appreciated, right? But when they give me a tip, I'm like, hold on. I remember this person. Hey, how are you? How was your holiday? Period. How was your holiday? Like, I'll straight up go extra. I'll go extra on being sociable, on being kind with those people. I'm like, thank you so much for tip. Like, when people give me tip, I'm so appreciative of that, because I know they don't have to give me no tip, but they give it to me. And it be the girls that be mean that don't get no tips. I literally, one time I worked in a restaurant. I had a girl, she was complaining when it was lunchtime. This girl was so mad that I heard her. I heard her to the point where it's like, when you're not trying to like hear a person's conversation, but they're so loud that you hear it. This girl, she was so mad. She was so mad that she didn't get no tip. She was so mad. But I knew why she didn't get no tip. You know why? Because this is how she was speaking about her story. She was like, literally, this is how she was speaking. She was like, oh my gosh, not G-O-D, gosh. She's like, oh my, like, those people are so annoying. Every time they're asking me for something, they're asking me for water, they're asking me for sauce, they're asking me for ketchup. They're so annoying. Like, what do they want? And then later on, she's like, I don't understand why they didn't give me no tip. I deserve a tip. And I'm like hearing this conversation, and I'm like, damn, this girl, she's so bad in a bad way, not in a good way. She's so trash. Like, you think because you serve people food, they're gonna give you a tip? I guarantee, like, just by hearing the way she was talking about the people at the table, she's like, they're so annoying. They're asking for things every second, every minute. Like, what do they want? I'm like, you sound like that, and then you wonder why you don't get no tip. You get a $0 tip, straight up, no pennies, no cash, nothing. You wonder why you don't get no tip. And that time when I was working in a restaurant, I wasn't even a server. I worked in a restaurant, but I wasn't a server. I wasn't in that position. But people give me tip. I had this girl, she gave me a $5 tip. And I had $10 tip too, but I had a girl give me a $5 tip when she saw me. She kept staring at me. And I'm like, okay, maybe she's staring at me because, like, like. And you know what happened when this girl was staring at me? I didn't yell at her. I wasn't like, why are you staring at me? Like, because I have patience when it comes to people. Sometimes, like, I'm aware of the situation and the environment and all of that. This girl was just staring at me, but I was like, in my mind, I was like, damn, this girl staring at me. I don't know why she's staring at me, but whatever. I don't care. Like, say something. Feel me? You feel me? Say something. Then I might respond, and it might be a different conversation. But like, there's many reasons why somebody is staring at you, right? But she was staring at me, and I didn't care. You know what I did when this girl was staring at me? It was like an old lady. Well, not super old, but she was like, she like an elder lady or whatever. She was staring at me. Literally, she just, instead of walking down the stairs or whatever, I think she was going up or down, but she was going on the stairs, and instead of like keep walking and whatever, She literally stood there. She turned her head, she stood there, and she literally stood there standing there looking at me. And I'm just like I'm like, it's one thing to stare at me, but it's one thing for you to stand there, stare at me, don't say nothing. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And you know what I did? Because I can be petty. People don't know I can be rude, but the way I'm rude is not like I'm gonna be straight up rude directly. I have different ways I can be rude to a person. So I noticed this girl was staring and looking at me, but I didn't care. I was like, whatever, like. So I ignored her in the sense that I didn't say nothing. I just, okay, the girl wanna stare? You can stare. You can, instead of going home, instead of eating your food, you can stare. No problem. You can stare. I still get paid. I still get paid. Period. And if you really acting weird and strange, I'm gonna tell the manager because I'm one of those girls. I'm very petty. Like just because you acting weird and strange, it don't mean that I don't know you acting weird and strange. You feel me? I just act accordingly. So I was like, okay, the girl staring, she a little bit making me uncomfortable, but whatever. I have a limit. I might tell the manager, but you know what? Okay, she can keep staring. So I ignored her and I kept doing what I had to do. And then she gave me a tip. She gave me a $5 tip, and I was like, she did this for me, and I'm like, I was so surprised. I was so shocked. I was surprised this girl gave me a tip. Like it was so random. She didn't even say nothing to me. She just said, "Here you go. Here's a tip. You work hard." She just gave me straight up a tip out of her wallet. I'm like, "Ooh, okay, yeah, you can stare at me. Period." When she give me tip, I'm like, you know what? Yeah. In my mind, I'm like, this girl, she better give me a tip for staring at me, making me feel uncomfortable, and literally not using your mouth to tell me what you literally stood there staring at me. I deserve a tip. That's when I'd be like, I deserve a tip. Some people I don't be like I deserve a tip, but I deserve a tip. Period. If you're going to stand there, stare at me, and I'll say nothing, I deserve a tip. Period. Period. Because I can work, but like I don't like when people make me feel uncomfortable. Like, you feel me? So she gave me a tip. I was so happy about that. I'm like, hey, thank you so much. And that's how I knew people like the way I work. People like my energy, my aura, to the point where it's like I don't even have to talk to them. I can just be chilling. I can just be working on the side. I can be in a restaurant just doing my work, focus on what I have to do. And the person noticed that they're like, yeah, she deserves a tip. Period. She deserves a tip. Period. I'm gonna give her a tip. And I had this other girl, another customer. She was rude. She thought I was her maid. She thought I was her maid to the point like, hey, I'm kind of getting mad. I'm the type of girl like, there's limits. Like, I'm not gonna be rude right off the jump, but like, keep playing games, and I'm gonna tell you how the game goes. You feel me? Because this was this other girl. She was doing a lot. She was like, those customers that be demanding and be thinking because you're working, they can talk to you any type of way. I'm like, I know I'm kind, but listen, I have a limit. You feel me? A limit to a point where it's like, I don't care if I'm paid. Like, you can't cross this limit. This girl was like so demanding. She's like, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I need you to do this. Like, she was so, I don't know what was wrong with her. She thought I was a maid or something, but I'm like, I'm not a maid. Like, yeah, I'm working, but I'm not no maid. You feel me? So this girl was being so demanding, and I was getting mad, okay, because I don't get mad right away. I'm not, the way I am, I don't get mad right away. You see how I'm getting hyped right now? I don't get mad right away. Before I get mad, I see everything. I look at the person, I look at the situation, I look at everything. You feel me? Yeah. And I don't ignore my emotions as well. Like, if somebody makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm a take that into consideration on how I'm gonna act up with that person. So this girl was being demanding, and I'm like, the only thing that came across my mind is this girl think I'm a maid, and I'm gonna let her know, no, I'm no maid. I ain't no maid. Period. Yeah, I'm working and I'm working and I'm paid, but I ain't no maid. You can't be demanding as a customer. You can't be. My position is not the position you think where you can be demanding bossy and think you're the president of whatever. To be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to, you feel me? So I was like, and and then I gave her what she wanted. But the way she wanted something, she was so good about it. So I'm like, so I was kind of getting mad. And I don't get mad easily. I don't get mad easily. So this girl was doing a lot. She was doing a lot. So the only thing that came across my mind is this girl thinks I'm a maid. And that makes me mad because yeah, I'm paid to work, but listen, I ain't no maid, period. I know damn well when I went to apply to what I'm working as, I ain't no maid, period. So then after that, the girl gave me a tip because listen, I was getting mad. The only thing that made me be like calm, get calm, and not super mad at this woman, I was still mad, but I was like, because the girl gave me a tip. She gave me a tip. She gave me money out of her wallet, cash money. Period. Put that $10, cash money. If you're gonna be a bossy ass troll, bitch, you better give me a tip. You better give me a tip. Like that's the only way this situation ain't gonna escalate the way you don't want it to escalate. I'm like that for real. I'm like that for real. If you're gonna be really mean, disrespectful, and you're gonna be bossy, demanding, and you're gonna act like you're the president, so you're gonna talk to people like they're your maid. You better give me a tip. That's the only way the situation is gonna de-escalate because I have ways when people are rude to me. I have ways to handle that situation. It's either you won't hear no response from me, or a manager is gonna talk to you on my behalf because I don't play no games. Yeah, but this girl, she gave me a tip, and I was like, I was still mad. But I felt a little bit better. Just a little bit. I was still mad when she gave me a tip. I was still mad. I'm like, the tip, I know you give me money because you realize that you were being trash and mean and disrespectful and bossy, but I'm still mad. I'm still mad. Because I'm like, not even my manager, not even my supervisor treat me like that. You feel me? And they know that I'm getting, like, my manager, my supervisor knows that I'm getting paid, but not even those people treat me like that. The way she was treating me, I was getting mad. I was getting mad. Like my madness was building up. It was literally building up. And you know how some people when they're mad you can like tell because they start yelling. My madness sometimes they'd be like, I'm not yelling, but I'm gonna act up. I'm gonna act up. She gave me a tip, Athos. And she gave me a tip. I wasn't even happy. I was like, yeah, you better. Period. Thanks. That made me. I was still mad. I was so mad, but I took that tip. I took that tip. I took that tip. You better give me a tip. That's how I am with people. If you're gonna be bossy and demanding, put that tip for me, not for my other people that I'm working at. The tip is for me because I did not sign up for that, but whatever. Yeah, so people give me tip. People give me tip. People give me tip. Every time a person give me a tip, I never ask them. And I had this one time. There was like, you know what, how some restaurants they have like a thing, a jar where you can put some tip or money for sick kids or whatever, but most of the time it'd be a tip, like a jar you put money in and it goes to people, whatever, it gets divided or shared to other people. I had a guy, he came to the counter and he started speaking to me, and I was like, da, da, da. He started speaking to me, and he gave me a tip. I'm like, oh, you put a tip in the jar. You know what I'm saying? You put that money in the jar. And he was like, nah, it's for you. I'm like, oh, it's for me? It's for me. I feel special. I feel special. He likes me. This man likes me. He give me a tip. That's a way to show me your appreciation. You give me extra cash. You feel me? He gave it to me. He's like, it's for you. It's for you. And I'm like, oh, it's for me. And I kept that. I kept that tip. You feel me? Yeah, so that's what I had to say. Like, I'm really good at customer service. I ain't even trying to brag about it. I ain't even trying to flex it. You know what? Let me just flex it. I'm good at customer service. I'm amazing at that. It's a special talent and skill that I have. Also because of my personality and also because I have knowledge about it. I have knowledge about it. I'm trying to like fix my hair because I don't want it to poke my eyeball. But I have the customer service experience and whatever. Ooh, let me fix my hair. There's like I think mascara. Y'all didn't notice that. And yeah, that's all I had to say. I got hyped, you know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and till next time.